one of the biggest obstacles for many people, especially entrepreneurs, is getting in the right mindset. We're always going to have doubts. We're always going to have those periods where it's like, oh, can I do this? And those are the things that really hold us back. And I think that it's really about getting out of your own way in the instances. So, tell us how you perhaps had a moment where once you shifted your mindset, blessings just started to flow, and like it just happened where, you really had to get your mind right, or else you weren't gonna make that breakthrough.
Yeah, you know what? It happens often. And I think I've realized now how to stay motivated or train your mind. So I'm doing a lot of self-development. I'm reading books, books that motivate you, of successful people, real people that have struggles, exactly what we're doing now, similar type of thing. And I also started to notice my negative thoughts and my negative self-talk. So I stop myself now, which before I just think it's so natural for us to doubt ourselves all the time. So now if I feel it, I'm like, no, that's not right. You're going to do this. You are going to be successful. You are going to make it. And I think it's just talking. I know maybe it sounds crazy, but it's like
it's manifesting, what you want and speaking to the universe, what you want and who you are. So if you constantly speak negatively about yourself, then guess what? That's what you're going to get.
And also just kind of accepting that you deserve the best. You deserve a good lifestyle. You deserve everything that you want. And another thing, which is reason my discovery, is that I realized that you need to surround yourself with like-minded people. And now that I'm doing all of this, I'm realizing I'm listening around. Everyone's complaining. Everyone's negative. In some of my circles, not everyone, but you start to notice it.
Your environment is so important, and the people, especially the people that you surround yourself with, especially when you're an entrepreneur, because you need a supportive system around you. So you can't have people that are doubting you. You can't have haters around you. You can't have any of that in your face. There's so many, people where you just really outgrow them after a while, and you need to, I posted something on my Instagram the other day. It's like you want to be around people who are going to fit your future, not your past.
That's true.
I think that's so important, your environment. Sometimes you got to say goodbye to people who aren't giving you positive energy.
Yeah, and they are giving their own belief. If they don't believe that they can make money, or they don't believe that they can have a good life, have a good relationship and money, or whatever it is, they put that belief on you. And I think eventually when you're in that, surrounding, you start to doubt, am I really going to do this? And then you talk to someone who's doing it and they're like, yeah, of course you will. What are you talking about? And it's like, oh my God, like two different mindsets. Yeah.
So true. I think, and it gets back to the point you raised about one, within your own mindset, you really need to believe that you deserve it. I always say, and I see it all the time, if you believe you deserve it, the universe will serve it. And it's just true. And then to the environment, absolutely. Some people, that circle, especially when you're an entrepreneur, you're trying to do your thing career-wise, that circle gets really small after a while. And that's not a bad thing, because it could be quite a time where it can be lonely from times. And I think that's quite normal. You're not staying out late. You're not, you're having very early starts. A lot of people aren't doing the same thing that you're trying to do, and perhaps don't have that understanding of the sacrifices that you have to make. And you really have to be your own cheerleader in so many regards. So it can be a lonely life, but hey, let me tell you.
It is a bit lonely. Actually, you mentioned that, and I think I agree with you, and I do find it quite lonely. I'm more or less used to it now, but, talking to people online is one thing, and, having interaction, it's definitely lonely. Like, I don't go out as much because I'm waiting up. I'm thinking, do I want to finish this project, or do I want to go out and drink and then be, hangover for 4 days? And when I weigh that up, I feel like my time is more valuable. I don't know, like my brain is basically, I'm getting old,
people, I remember, when I really started, really getting very heavy in terms of, business ventures and things like that. And it's like, you stop going out, people are like, oh, you're not fun anymore. And it's like, well, that's okay.
You know what I tell them? I started telling them, like, wait till I have my yacht, private plane, then we're gonna go and party. No, don't get me wrong. I do like to party as well, but it's just, I guess it's not a priority, right?
That's the
And
thing.
also,
Prioritization, you have to.
I don't know about you, but I partied a lot in my 20s, you know, in my university. We went out every night. I don't know how I did it, but we did. So I don't feel like I've, you know, sacrificed in that sense, you know. Relationships do suffer a little bit because, you know, when you get into a relationship, I don't know if you find that if you're very driven and motivated, it's kind of hard to divide that time. Then when you have some partner in your life, you're like, oh God, now I'm gonna have to split my time.
Compartmentalize, and you know, I think that that's why it's important to prioritize and really have that time where it's like, okay, business done with this, gotten this to for the next, you know, few hours, I'm going to do this.
Yeah.
So 2 days, I'm going to do this, and it's going to be away from the business, but and it's just that ability to prioritize, you know, and you have to do it in a way where, you know, it might be 2 weeks where you're not going to see anybody for a while. But you know that after that 2 weeks, okay, I'm going to, you know, have a night out with friends. I'm going to catch up with people. And, you know, that you can hang up that small circle of people.
It doesn't matter, you know. I think as long as that circle inspires you, you inspire them, and you know, I think that's all that matters.
I think, you know, you need to be around people, as you said, that inspire you, that celebrate you, that are grateful for you, and that help you grow and be the best person that you can be, help you be the best version of yourself.
Yeah.
And those are the people that you really want to be around. And those are the people who are going to help you through the entrepreneurial journey that you're on.
I also find strangers, you know, like entrepreneurial strangers that you've met once, they are more excited for you than like people you might know. It's crazy to think, you know, it just happens. Yeah.
It's you know, shared goals, like shared understanding of the experience. So people have appreciation for that and get it.